Do you remember the first investee and also who was our first social investor on Rangde?
I can never forget that. I can never forget both because I think both of them have such a cute backstory to it. Our first investee was Kusum, of course, from Nagpur because, we had only one partner and in Nagpur, Kusum Nikose. I also know her surname. And she wanted a loan for her cycle repair shop. And I still remember Kusum was a sole breadwinner of the family and she had two sons. The older son had dropped out and was her partner in running this, cycle shop. And she also had an expansion plan for which she actually needed a loan. So, from cycle repairs, what she wanted to do is buy a few secondhand cycles, which she can then rent out to people. So she lived in a slum in Nagpur and she realized that there's a business opportunity there because people didn't own cycles back then. And she would get her income because people would hire, cycles for a week or for a day and then return it. She wanted to invest in buying those cycles. And she was the very first person. I still remember meeting her before we even onboarded her. I also met her many times, after the loan was disbursed. So she was our first investee. And of course, our first social investor, my favorite, Dr. Nachiket Moore. I think it was so amazing. And I still remember this that Nachiket had always said, he would support us, to ensure that Rangde becomes a household name. And he was not somebody who just said things. He actually meant it and he insisted that he should be our first social investor. Do you remember we didn't even have a payment gateway integration then? So he had to do an NEFT transfer to make sure the first social investment happens. That was something that I can never ever forget.